Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Here we are, another Wednesday, another weekly ranked event. This one is a little bit, a little bit different than the normal Wednesdays. Obviously, this one is going to be the GT3 Chevy Camaro only on the Daytona Super Speedway Oval. So basically, the big one, restrictor plate racing on the Daytona Oval, in the GT3, in the Chevy Camaro. So this should be a lot of fun. Should be pretty action-packed. There's going to be a lot of bump drafting. There's going to be a lot of pack racing. We've had this endurance combination before, and those proved to be a heck of a time. What this will be this evening will be three races of 30 minutes each. And within those races, there will be a mandatory pit. That's different than the last time this combination ran. So the mandatory pit means that they have to, each person has to pit and has to change at least 2 tires. The tire wear and the fuel usage is all at basically 4 times the default amount. So tires and fuel will burn away a heck of a lot faster than what they normally do under normal circumstances. So the pit will have to happen either way, even if it wasn't mandatory and they had those things in place for the fuel and the tires. We'd be seeing people pit anyway. So should be a lot of fun. After this practice of 30 minutes, there'll be a qualifying. Once qualifying ends, that sets the grid for race number 1. Like I said, 30-minute race. I believe the end results of race number 1 will set the grid for race number 2, and then the results of race number 2 will set the grid for race number 3. So should be action-packed, should flow right on through this thing. 90 minutes full of racing, 90 minutes full of basically NASCAR type racing in the GT3 Camaros. So strap in, let's have some fun. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to step away for just a second because I'm going to try to get my rig, the game working. I'm having in-game browser issues on my side of things. Obviously not on the streaming side of where I'm coming to you right now. So everything should sound good. Everything should be good. We'll kind of move the sound up a little bit. This is the auto director, so let me go see if I can figure that out. We'll come back. And what I'm going to do, whether it's good or bad, whether I should or I shouldn't, I'm going to be doing commentary through all the races from inside the car. Because like I said, I'm running this thing. This is fun stuff. This is something out of the ordinary for Raceroom. So I'm actually going to be in there. I'm going to be commentating. I'm going to have the stream up above on my second monitor. And we're going to kind of do it that way. We're going to have a little fun with this, because if we're not having fun, then what the hell are we doing? Simple as that. So, let me step away for just a second. Enjoy what you're going to see here. It's on auto director, so it's going to just move around here during practice. And I should be right back, hopefully. And then we'll move to the rig. We'll make sure everything sounds good over there as we commentate. And we'll have a little fun. So, if you're not racing this, hang out, sit back, relax. Thanks for joining. This is the North America Raceroom YouTube channel, the NARR YouTube channel, discord.gg/NARR. That will get you right to the Discord server. We're all of us lovely people hang out and reside when it comes to sim racing. So if this seems like fun, since this is ranked, there'll be other people in this server that may not be in the North America Raceroom community. So, but a lot of these folks you see out here this evening are in that community. So, if you love sim racing, if you drive the various sims out there, look us up because we have people doing everything at any given time. So, if you're looking for other real people, other live people to race against, certainly join up with us, get going, and have a little fun. So, all the other good stuff is right there on the screen. So if you want to check out our other avenues of streaming or social media or whatnot, look us up wherever you are and hook up with us and let's get going. So let me step away for a few minutes, see if I can get this thing working, and we'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back. We're in the game. We're ready to go. So, I'm going to go sit over there. I'm going to have my headset on. And I'm going to be just talking as we go through things, what I see out there from the in-car perspective. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the YouTube chat. So if you're in the chat, talk it up as much as you want, because I'll actually be able to see it while in the car, respond as I need to. So I've got all kinds of stuff going on here. Trying to do everything and anything at the same time. So I'm going to sit on the other side, have a headset on, be in the car, commentating as we go, responding to the chat if anyone's out there. If you like what you're seeing, put a like on this, subscribe to the channel, comment if you want to, good or bad, or dislike. And if you dislike, let us know why you're going to dislike it. That way we can change it. Or if you don't like what I'm trying to do with all this, let me know, because then I'll never do it again. So, with that, I'm going to mute this side, move to the other side, then we'll go from there. So hopefully you can hear me from over there, and we'll see you all on the other side. Word of warning, if the server were to kick out this spectator account right now, I'll make sure to jump back in between sessions, so that way we don't miss a single part of this action. So, hang out, have some fun, get some drinks, get some food, and strap in for some fantastic NASCAR-style racing within Raceroom. So let's do it. Let's get it. Okay, everyone. Unsure if I can be heard at the moment. We'll keep trying.
idea if this is working. I don't believe it is. I would hear myself over there right away. Okay, folks. I can hear it. This is... So I see the chat. I'm in. I can hear myself everywhere. So let's get out there and go. Let me know in the chat. So chat, if you're out there, everything sounds good, let me know. We're gonna get out here and go. I am recording my side. As we go here, I have not looked at the timetables yet. Let's do that. You're gonna get a lot of just random talking from myself here. All right, so let's get out there and go. So it looks like Sketty is here in first place at the moment here in practice. 5 minutes to go with a 48.223. Thomas Cowart right up there as well. Mohammed, Mark Shane, Mark Sutton. All kinds of people. We have maybe 18 in here at the moment. We're just going to be going here, so hopefully everything looks good, hopefully everything sounds good. Thanks for hanging out. Bernie, welcome. Terry, did you get in? Hopefully you got in there, Terry. We've got about 17 people, I think. I think I'm the only one that not put in the time yet. Not that really matters in practice, but there should be some fantastic stuff, I hope. Like I said, 3 races, 30 minutes. After this practice here, I forget, it might be like a 20-minute practice. It's gonna be a private practice, so everyone will be on the track by themselves. So no assistance for any type of drafting or bump drafting of any kind. So it really levels the playing field, obviously, where people can't kind of pump up their times. For me here, I'm just here to have a little bit of fun, to try to get to the end of these races, and to go fast. It's like Ricky Bobby. I want to go fast. This is the only time to do it. P9 at the moment for myself, 48.639. Not sure what to think about that. I cannot remember what times are usually like for these. I believe the last time we did this endurance race, they were 30 minutes, so it was kind of the same thing, but there was no pit stop needed. So this is going to be a lot different with the pit stop, the mandatory pit stop. None of the Theos are around. No, Zoltan, there are no Theos in this race. I figured we would actually see some more people. Right now we got 17. 2 minutes to go in practice. And once the server closes up, like always in ranked, no one else is going to get in. So we go to 8th place. We're 3/10 off the pace. That's without any type of draft assistance for me in this. So those top times might be some assistance, maybe not. I don't know. But who knows? Enjoy all the left turning tonight. It's going to be some tight racing. Yes, it will, Jeff. Yes, it will. I know this isn't the most popular thing in sim racing, or at least in Raceroom, but it's pretty fun. Terry, no, I think you'll be all right. All you gotta do, Terry, is just stay with the pack and don't cause the big one. You should be okay. So what do we have? We have, how much time? We have 45 seconds to go. We have, I think, 17 or 18 people in the server. Top time by Sketty, 48.223. Like I said, Thomas Coward right there with 48.229. Mohammed coming in with a 48.4. Mark Shane 48.4 as well. 48.4 all the way back down to myself, where I'm in at a 48.6. Delgado right behind me with a 48.638. James McKnight. Some of these names, Dan Dietering, he's in there with a 48.7. 777s, Ricardo Costa. And we now have the checkered flag for practice. On to qualifying. So here we go for qualifying. Let's go there. For me, off we go. So you all watching the stream won't even really realize it's going to still auto-correct through everybody. Everyone, like I said, is in their own little private qualifying. Let's get it going here. 20 minutes of qualifying. We'll see where we shake out. We'll see where everyone else shakes out. Mark Shane already is coming with a 48.5. I'm coming up to the end of my lap. See where I am. 48.87. That's kind of horrid. Getting better times on this one. See where we get to. Mohammed has jumped up there into P2, Thomas Cowart P3, Mark Sutton P4. Let's see if I can't get myself a little higher. I actually have reminded myself that I need to make sure that my pit my pit menu and all the buttons are set up. There it is. 48.624, good enough for third at the moment. So. Okay. At least for myself, my pit stuff's all set up, ready to go. We've got Mark Sheen still at the top there with a 48.434. Mohammed in P2, Thomas Gower P3, Mark Sutton P4, Sketty P5, myself in P6, Dan Dietering P7, Delgado P8, Emery Anderson P9, and Mike Lobin P10. And Davidson has just jumped up to P6. How much time we have left? Just under 15 minutes to go. Make sure I got the right engine mapping going here. We do. Let's see where we can get here. The final timetable. Thanks to everyone watching on YouTube. As long as we do this, try to do something a little different. Obviously, this is a different type of combination, NASCAR style. And trying to do a little bit different where I am actually out there driving, but also talking and following along here for a little commentary, not just of myself, but of the entire race, as I can kind of tell. This first lap for me is not going to be good. And we are going to try to do something on the second. I'm really only fueling the car for about 3 laps. Which I probably should fuel more, that way get a little momentum by lap like 4 or 5. I'm hitting about 300 kilometers per hour. I'm sure everyone else is as well. I am not going to improve on my time, because I've run out of gas coming across the line there. So Mohammed there has jumped up back. He's at P1 now. Unsure of his official time. Was that a 48.421 maybe? That's pretty quick. Shane right there behind him. Mark Sutton up to P3. Thomas Cowart P4. Davidson P5. Emery Anderson up to P6. Sketty P7. I've dropped down to P8. Dan Dietering there P9 and Delgado P10. 17 people total. Devin, welcome. Welcome to everyone else that might be out there watching along as we do this. This is the North America Raceroom YouTube channel. We are showing a weekly ranked event here within Raceroom, which is the GT3 Chevy Camaro on the Daytona Oval. 3 races of 30 minutes. This is going to be white knuckle action. I seem to be falling down the timing as we go here. I cannot get any better than my current lap time. Mohammed still up there in P1, Mark Shane P2, Mark Sutton P3. Losing time basically in all the corners for myself. That's kind of why I can't get any faster than what I am. Even though I'm gaining time somehow right now down the backstretch. As of right now, we're still sitting with Mohammed in P1 with a 48.422. Mark Shane with a 48.434. And Mark Sutton with a 48.496. Those are some fast times up there from those folks. I think I'm going to be about stuck from where I am with 5 minutes to go. 48.624. I keep dropping down one by one. Now sitting almost mid-pack. We now have 19 people. So I think we gained 1 or 2 at the very end of practice before qualifying started. So not a decent amount of people. I think we may have had more the first time around this combination was up, but holidays are in play and everything else, so. We at least have 19 as of right now. Hopefully we stay with 19 through all 3 races. And it should be a lot of fun. Let's see if this does anything different for me. Mark Shane taking over the top spot. With Mohammed right behind, Mark Sutton P3, Thomas Cowart P4. The times are absurd where I'm only 2/10 off the top and it's only under a second clear back to P17 from P1, so that is very tight. But I think for me, I am going to call it a quits on qualifying. So thanks for everyone who is hanging out right now on YouTube. I'm looking over to my spectating computer over there, and everything's looking good. There's your official results for this. So Mark Shane coming in at P1, Mohammed P2, Mark Sutton P3, Thomas Cowart P4, Davidson P5, Delgado P6, Emory Anderson P7, Fight D8, Sketty P9, myself P10, Dan Dietering P11, James McKnight P12, Michael Loban P13, Ricardo Costa P14, Tomé Pazos from Spain, it looks like P15, Terry Sanders P16, Ken Garbutt P17, Gonzalez P18, and Oregon P19. So we now have 1 minute to get everything ready. Make sure we have enough fuel for everything. Make sure we have everything in place that we want. I believe I do. So myself, I'm gonna hit drive to get out here. I'm starting in P10, I believe. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is also gonna be a rolling start. So please pray for all of us as we try to do this. Sometimes it messes up, sometimes it doesn't. So there is a little bit of strategy involved when it comes to the fuel usage and tire usage. So we're just gonna try to stick with the pack and try to get everything done here. Got Dan Dietering right behind me. I've got Sketty right in front. Once the leader gets across, I don't know what just happened to me. What's going on here with me? Come on, back up. I'm not really sure what is going on with me, so I'm out. What's happened here? Well, that did not work out well for me, for one reason or another. That was pretty crap. And I don't know what my wheel has done. So just watching along, we'll just stick around for race number 2. See what happens with that. But yeah, we're gonna pause that. We're actually just gonna start. We've got Thomas Cowart up front. Delgado is in second place. Go Mark Shane there. Davidson in 6th. Tome in P7. Anderson in P8. Fight in P9. Logan in P10. And you can see everyone is packed together there. So Muhammad here is in P5, Mark Shane's P4. You see on screen. And there's a big battle there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Mark Shane up in P4. Muhammad right behind. Was about 2.5 seconds ahead. So I'm not sure if they've stayed on a higher engine mapping. If you're not familiar with these cars, at least they have engine mappings of 1 through 5, 5 being the fastest, using the most fuel, 1 being the least. The strategy. Straight off the line, and that kind of just ended it for me, unfortunately. At least for this race, I'm sure we'll stick around to back in the race next year. I think I'm allowed back in. We'll see, I guess. So I haven't left the server, so I should just start last in race number 2 for the server. We, right now, within the NARR server, don't really have any planned series coming up. But if you check the server and you check all the various race channels, we do stuff on Monday here in Raceroom. We do this weekly ranked event on Raceroom ranked servers that you're seeing now. Thursdays we do stuff in Automotive Lista 2. Fridays we do stuff in Raceroom. Saturdays some people gather in Raceroom. Sundays Automotive Lista 2. So basically, 5 or 6 out of the 7 days of the week we have some stuff going on. But no series coming up anytime relatively soon, like we have had TM92 Championship and GTR4 Championship, TM95s. So nothing at the moment. But if you're in the server, keep a heads up, and once any type of information comes out, everyone will know what's happening. So it's like Delgado there, P3, so they've all caught up. 5 seconds between Tome here in P2 that you kind of see on screen. He's the purple and white car out in front with Delgado in P3, the yellow and blue. We now have Mike Logan up in the mix. The black and the yellow car is now out in P2. Game audio is drowning out a bit. 1 second. That might be a little bit better. Kind of adjusting the levels. We'll see how that sounds from there. I may not get any better than that. I'm not sure. I'm commentating in a different way this evening, as I was trying to be in the car as well, but it didn't really work out for race number 1. So Delgado here is right with Tomei Pazos, P3, Muhammad in P5, right behind, fight P6, Davidson, P7. You're on board right now, Delgado, and Muhammad right behind. As these three are kind of sticking together, I have not seen anyone come into the pits as of yet. I think most folks are trying to do at least 15 minutes, then pit, and then get back out. The engine mapping will play a big part into it, as the amount of time left in the race, how much fuel you have will obviously play a part in what engine mapping you can run. As I said earlier, engine mapping 1 is the slowest, 5 is the fastest, meaning uses the most fuel to give you the most speed and the most power. And I saw a penalty, I think, come up. Waiting for it to come up over here as well. We now have about 20 minutes to go, and that massive pack right there, you can see that the red circles have come up. There it is. So a drive-through penalty. That was for O'Regan for speeding in the pit lanes. But the reds come up. That means that the pit window is open, and when folks come into pits and they satisfy the pit requirements, which is at least 2 tires, those will turn green. And I would say probably within the next 3 to 4 minutes, we'll probably see some folks start coming into pit. Got to not pit. Map 1. I agree, Ricky. I'm assuming that maybe fuel could work in that way, but they've made it where there's a mandatory pit, so you have to come in no matter what for at least 2 tires. So people might be running full out. So maybe either take 2 tires and fuel, or they're just running what they need to run to come in and only do bag tires. But we'll see. I wish I was out there racing with them, but I had an issue at the start, so I'm not in it. But hopefully I'm back for race number 2. and race number 3. But it looks like Mike Lobin, so Thomas Coward is in the garage, meaning he's in for his pit stop. Terry Sanders has come in for his pit stop. Yeah, Rangy, so there's a mandatory pit on this one for at least 2 tires. They set the fuel usage and the tire wear to 4 times the regular use. So people have to come in no matter what. I'm not sure if that's like a good thing or not, but just adds a little wrinkle to the mix. Delgado there in P3. Mohammed is in P4, 5, fighting with Mark Shane. A few people have come in for pits already. Coward, I think Fight has come in. Terry Sanders has come in. And probably within the next minute and a half, we'll probably start seeing some more folks come in. Thanks to everyone who's here right now on YouTube listening to me just kind of ramble on. Commentating in a different way. I was trying to commentate from in the car. So here comes 4 people in right now. We'll find out who these 4 are. We'll see where they come out. That's Tome Pazos, which I'm probably butchering that name, so my apologies for that. Mike Lobin has come in. Tome Pazos has come in, like I said. Ken Garbett has come in. Ricardo Costa has come in. Rangy, I'm glad to hear that you're on holiday at least, though. I don't know if there was anyone that showed up for the Oz server for the ranked event. I think they had 0 people show up for that. So with the people coming into pit, Mohammed is now up in P1. Mauricio Delgado's in P2, P3 as he's fighting there with Mark Shane. And Mark Sutton is in P4. We have everyone now leaving the pits. And we'll start seeing some folks cycle around. And we have about 15 and a half minutes to go. And don't forget, don't go anywhere, that after this, there's going to be 2 more races of 30 minutes. Hopefully I can actually be a part of those 2 races. And if you're here watching on YouTube, thanks for the likes. If you disliked, that's quite okay too. But just comment on why you disliked, what you don't like. And then we'll do what we can to change it for you. And there's a whole gaggle of people coming in now. Mark Sutton's come in. Who's come in? See, Mark Sutton's come in, Delgado's come in, Mohammed has come in, Mark Shane has come in. Sketty is also in the garage. I'm unsure how long he's been there. So Emery Anderson has now moved himself up to P1. Mark Sutton is still on track out there in P2. And this is where it's going to get a little interesting, because when everyone pits and you come back out, maybe not in a group, or you come out a little spaced out from each other, you're not going to have the draft. So I don't know how much that'll play into fuel usage, as you're going to save a little bit if you're drafting with someone compared to not. So and here comes some more people out of the pits. We've got Delgado coming out of the pits. Can't tell who else. Whoa. So now cycling around, Thomas Cowart is up into 7th place. Dan Diedring is there in 1st. Mark Sutton is 2nd. Emery Anderson is out on track. He was up in 1st. He may have come in for his pit. The Mark Sutton strategy, is that just not pitting? I think Mark's probably going to go for as long as he can. I don't think he's come in. Maybe he has. It's hard to keep track, honestly. Yeah, so everyone's come in. So I can see over there that the green marks are there. So everyone has come in. So Dan Diedring is in 1st place, P1. Mark Sutton in P2. Delgado P3. Delgado there fighting with Mike Shane for P3, P4. We have just under 12 minutes to go. The system seems to be doing pretty well about staying with the close battles. Thomas Cowart there in P6. Mark Sutton's dropped to 3rd and 4th. As now people are kind of picking different draft partners, different lines. People are kind of all over the place, but there's a big group right here. With King Gerbert right there as well. Thomas Cowart's now up to P4. As he's right there with Mark Sutton and Mark Shane, as they're trying to track down Dan Diedring, who's really up there by himself. The green car out in front. This group here, I would have to assume will probably catch him sooner than later, as they're all drafting with each other, so they're going to have a little bit extra speed. They're going to be also saving a little bit of fuel since they're in the draft, all with each other. And I think they're... So they're trying to catch. They've gone too wide back there. Doing what they can with 10 minutes to go. There's all kinds of folks shuffling around right here behind Dan Diedring. Thomas Cowart has made his way back up to 2nd place. Still everyone trying to catch Dan Diedring out in P1, but Cowart has Mark Shane right on his tail, who's then with King Gerbert, Mauricio Delgado, Mark Sutton, Ricardo Costa, who has a very speedy someone going right by. Emery Anderson is like a rocket right now. Who is right beside Mark Sutton. As he's trying to come up the outside. And is now moved back in. He's right there in your picture. He's in that yellow and black car. He and Mark Sutton are trying to work together a little bit. Maybe pick a line, maybe try to pick some people off. I can see Mark Sutton going to the outside. No one really behind him. There's a car down below. The green car is not me. I am parked. I think that's Mike Lobin. It is coming up on the outside as he's just past King Garvin. He's working on Mauricio Delgado. He is going with Mark Sutton, who's getting a fantastic push up to third. Mark Sutton now in front of Thomas Coward. And Mike Lobin has Mauricio Delgado right on the outside of him. And things are getting spicy here. 2 through 7. Mike Lobin now passing Thomas Coward. Yeah, Devin, that slipstream and the drafting is basically king on this track, at least, and it really helps you obviously get a little extra speed, but it will also help you save a little bit more fuel as you don't burn as much when you're flying right behind someone. So Mark Sutton has made his way up to second place. Mike Lobin up to third place, and Mark Shane has slid right back to fifth. I think he was kind of railroaded by the 4 in front of him. And I believe we now have a battle for first place. And that's Dan Dietering slipping back to third. So Mark Sutton, Mike Lobin, 1 and 2. Dan Dietering P3, Mauricio Delgado P4, Mark Shane P5. Got a 5.5 minute shootout now. Mike Lobin and Mark Sutton up there at the front are trying to pull away, and there's some cars on the inside of the track. Not sure what they're doing there. Oh, so that's what that was. Battle for first. With Mark Sutton, Mike Lobin, Mauricio Delgado, Mark Shane, and Dan Dietering right now in fifth. Not too far back has Davidson. A little bit too far back to have any type of slipstream, so Dan's going to be trying to play as much catch up as he can, but he's going to have a hard time catching up to the front 4. So really, the fight for P1 is probably coming down to the 4 here in the front at the moment. Mark Sutton out in P1 at the moment. Mike Lobin P2, Mauricio Delgado P3. And Mark Shane P4. I'm keeping my eye on this from Mark Shane's dashboard. You're seeing the TV cameras on the stream, obviously, so it's getting hot and heavy at the front. That's what we like. That's Daytona for you. Hopefully no crashes. Thanks to everyone here on YouTube at the moment. It's appreciated that you're here. It's appreciated that you're watching. It's appreciated for the likes. And hopefully you're enjoying all the action. Mark Shane here trying to get by Mauricio Delgado for P3, but now you've got P1, 2, 3, and 4 all in a very close race. Sparks are flying. Someone's looking to make a move, or maybe cause a mistake Mauricio Delgado and Mark Shane have kind of railroaded themselves on past Mike Lobin, and they have railroaded themselves on past Mark Sutton. So the draft kind of left Mike Lobin and Mark Sutton a bit there, has allowed Delgado and Mark Shane to get ahead. They are coming up on a lapped car of, I'm not too terribly sure who, Gonzalez in P15. Mike Lobin has moved on back to P6. He may be slowing down or using a lower engine mapping. He may be cutting it close on fuel, perhaps. It's just a guess, though. But he's now back in P6. Mark Sutton is right here with Delgado and Shane for P1, 2, and 3. You're on board with Mark Sutton here. He's trying to stay in that slipstream. He's trying to stay in the draft. They've gotten by the lap car, which is good for them, that there was no issues getting by him. Mark Sutton's going up top, trying to make his own lane, getting by Shane, getting a heck of a run there. We'll see where Delgado goes. If Delgado moves up in front of Sutton, then they will pull Sutton ahead of Shane, but you can see Shane's right there with him. Going too wide through the corner. Amato, welcome. But Sutton now has the run on Delgado. Trying to get the run on Shane as well. He's cleared Shane, but not fully. As they now go side by side once again through turn number 1 into turn 2. I'm not sure what Mark will do here on the back stretch. He's going to get in behind Mark Shane. Safer to do that than try to stay out there and just lose them both. We're coming up on 27 seconds to go. They will cross the line and probably cause one more lap to happen. Here comes Mark Sutton. Shane has gotten out of the draft. Sutton's pulled right up behind Delgado. They push ahead. And we're now on the last lap. Look out for any cars coming out. They clear that one on the bottom very easily. Three-way shootout for P1. What's going to happen here? Shane is side by side with Sutton. He's trying to make the run on Delgado. A slight bump. Mark has slid back into P3. Can he get the run off the last turn? Shane, I'm not going to say he's going to block, but he's going to do everything he can to have Sutton. Oh, it's going to be close to the front. Oh! I'm unsure who won that. I don't know what the official times say. It looks like Delgado has come out ahead by under a tenth. That was some fantastic racing. Fantastic stuff. It looks like the provisional results for this is going to be Delgado P1, Mark Shane P2, Mark Sutton P3, Davidson P4, Dan Dietering P5, Emery Anderson P6, Mohammed P7, Ricardo Costa P8, Thomas Cowart P9, and Ken Garbett P10. I believe everyone has come across the line, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up, put my headset down in preparation for the server potentially kicking out my spectating account. So once this thing ends here, we're going to roll right into that minute countdown for race number 2. I plan on being in it. I plan on hopefully staying in it. And we're going to go from there. So hopefully I can commentate actually in the car, actually in the action. Give you something a little different. So we'll be right back. Okay, it did not kick out my account, so I'm ready. Let's see if we can do this a little bit better. Let's see if we can stay in it. We got everything we need there. We got all this good stuff. We are now on we now have that set. I think we're going to be okay. Wish me luck. Wish us all luck. I'm on the grid. Trying to do what I was trying to do the first time. We got 4 seconds. We're going to be off racing again. I'm starting near the back. Thomas Coward. Oh, something happened to him. He's in the pit. I don't know if he got disconnected or what. I think he might have. We're making our way through this. Everyone's off and away. I don't have any issues like we did last time. Let's see if we can stick with everybody. Who's gotten away there? I feel like I almost don't know what I'm doing as I'm a little fresh, because I did not run race 1. This is all kind of new. I don't want to wreck anybody. Trying to link up with some folks here. I've got Gonzalez right ahead. King Garmin's out front. If I'm not talking, that's my apologies. Trying to just make my way through something there. We got someone to the outside. We're going 3 wide here on the back. We've cleared him. We've got Terry Sanders right ahead. We've got Loban to our outside. Everyone's jostling up front. Some people going out wide. Going 3 wide down the front. People are down on the edge. Not sure what to think about any of this. Ricardo Costa's now up front. King Garmin's in second. Lazos in third. Muhammad in fourth. Delgado fifth. Emery Anderson right ahead of me in sixth. I'm in seventh. We're just going to be hanging out here. I'm going to follow Emery as much as I can. getting rowdy. It's getting rowdy. We're right on the backside of Emery here. I don't want to touch him too much. I don't want to give incident points. I don't want to cause any damage. I don't want to cause any wrecks. We're on the bottom. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what just happened there. Emery got absolutely destroyed. Looked like Delgado kind of glitched out a little bit, maybe a little lag. Hit Emery, and then Emery just was gone. There's a car flying. I don't know who that is. That's sketty, like a rocket. Everything's going off the rails now. Was a big, massive crash back there. Really, really big. We're trying to go 3 wide here. Slow cars, there's going to be cars pitting. I'm sure there's going to be a lot with some damage. What do we got here? Ricardo Costa, P1. Ken Gerben, P2. Sketty's in P3. I hit the wall ever so slightly. I think I've got Loban out to my left. I do. There are people flying all over the place. P9. See if we can go down low for right now. Pit window's going to open in 3 minutes for all of us. I'm kind of down here by myself in 6th place, 6th or 7th. Ricardo Costa about 6.5 seconds ahead of me. Ken Garvin, Sketty. And I've got Mike Loban, Mohammed, Tamos, Pazos right in front of me. Delgado's right behind. There's a lot of folks in the pits right at the moment, probably from that crash that happened. Unfortunate. I was, how many laps have we even done? 7. That was a pretty intense 7 laps there. Now we're just thinking. Hopefully the stream continues to look good. It looks like Sketty and Ken Garbett are right up there, fighting for P2 and 3 or working with each other. Pit window opens in 1 minute. Some folks coming out of the pits. There are a lot of folks that are already about 4 laps down. Unfortunate for them. got about a second ahead for Muhammad in P5. I'm sitting in P6 at the moment. Ricardo Costa's still up there. But he's got Ken Garbett really close, and Sketty. So 1, 2, and 3 are super close to each other. The pit window is open. Got 21 minutes to go. So just a little under 9 minutes has passed. I think the people behind me are going to get a run. I'm going to try to stay in front of them. Still very close to each other up there, working with each other now, trying to survive, at least do a pit stop. That's all anyone right now is trying to survive for, is a pit stop. Window stays open for 13 more minutes. No one has made their mandatory pit stop as of yet. Ricardo Costa, Ken Garbett, M. Sketty, 1, 2, and 3. Mike Lobin and Mohammed are right in front of me, about 3.5 seconds ahead. In 4 and 5, I'm in 6. Mauricio Delgado, Terry Sanders, D. Fight, all right here, 6 through 9. Thomas Cowart back there in P10. Yellow flag here at the entrance of the pit window. Pit, I should say. It says I've got about 3 minutes. 45 seconds of fuel left. About 4.5 laps. So we'll definitely have to thinking about our pit stop here very soon, as I would think everyone would be thinking about their pit stop very soon. Costa, Garbett, Sketty, about almost 10 seconds ahead of me, P6. Lobin and Mohammed are about almost 5 seconds ahead of me in 4 and 5. And then we've got people, looks like all the way back to Cowart is on the lead lap. And then 11 on back, or at least 2 laps down. Looks like some pit stops are happening for Costa and Sketty at the moment. So they're coming in. I'm gonna try to stretch this out for myself at least. Since I got about 2.8 laps more to go. Trying to get that magic number down. also have not had the draft with anyone kind of helping me, so it's kind of put me at a disadvantage. So it looks like Mohammed is coming in, or no, Ken Garbett, Mike Loban are coming in. So I definitely think that I personally will need to find the draft in the second stint, along with everyone else, as fuel's going to be pretty tight. We might try to stretch this one more time. I lied. I did not stretch it. I've come in for my pit. I don't know if we're going to make it on fuel. We're going to need some help for sure. I personally am only doing a full tank of gas and rear tires. Don't know if that's going to be the way to do it. That's what we're doing. See where we come out. Probably, I don't know. Where are we right now? In fourth, myself. Delgado. The top four have yet to come in. Delgado has not come in yet. Fight. Mohammed, myself. Get my rear tires on and be gone. So we're going to have Mohammed right in front of us. So we've come out in P4. Let's see if we can stay there. I do not know. Oh gosh. Oh no, we've lost it. Keep spinning, keep going. Oh my goodness. That was drastic, that was awful. Who do we got? We got Fight right behind. We need to work together. So Dan Dietering has a drive-through penalty, unfortunately. We are in 7th place, and we're going to need some help for fuel. So who do we have? Costa is still in first. Terry Sanders in P2. Oh, let's get back behind Fight. Mohammed in P3. Sketty P4. Delgado P5. Loban P6. D-Fight right in front of me in P7. I'm in P8. Davidson is in P9 and has yet to do his pit stop. I think I might be stuck committed in P8 and trying to just make it to the end of the race. See if we can get behind Fight here for myself and try to get some fuel save. So all the pit stops are done, and now everyone's just going to be trying to get to the end with fuel still on board, myself included. I'm in P8, trying to ride right behind Fight here in P7. Ricardo Costa from me is 20 seconds ahead in P1. Terry Sanders, 15 seconds ahead in P2. Muhammad there in P3. Mike Loeb in P4. Mauricio Delgado, P5. Fight and myself have now moved up into 6 and 7. Fuel feeder for my end of the race is coming down ever so slowly. So hopefully I get some good news by the end of this. Thanks for watching on YouTube at the moment. I know I'm kind of talking about myself more, but also trying to talk about everyone else along with it. I'm actually out here on track, commentating from the car itself, giving you a little something different, especially for Daytona. Not to say that this doesn't need all the brain cells in use to do this, but it's still not that easy. You've got the draft you have to deal with. You've got close racing you have to deal with. You've got to worry about your fuel usage, especially since they have it at 4 times the normal usage. You have to worry about tire wear, which they also have at 4 times the normal wear. And you have to be able to find someone to work with to be able to conserve the fuel through the draft to then make it to the end, which is what I'm trying to do personally. I'm sure everyone at the front is trying to do it as well, because it looks like Terry Sanders in P1, Ricardo Costa, Muhammad up there P1 through 3 are all kind of working together as they can, all bunched up. Mike Loban and Delgado, I believe, are trying to work as well. You've got D-Fight and myself working together in 6 and 7, trying to conserve the fuel. And the yellow flag of someone getting bit. That is a crazy bit. We're going to see some of these times, relative times, start dropping perhaps, as people might be running higher engine maps for the time being to try to distance themselves, but we might see that time start coming back as they have to start using the lower engine maps to conserve the fuel. I don't know what just happened there. D-Fight just absolutely hit the bottom of the track and flipped over mine, which is a little crazy. Terry Sanders is back in the pits. I've now moved up to P5, and I am right on that line of the fuel needed to finish this baby. I've got Delgado less than 4 seconds ahead that I need to try to catch. I've got 28 seconds or more. Oh, I got more than that to the person behind me. So myself, I am joyriding here in P5, trying to catch up to Delgado and or Loban, or all of us, to help with the fuel load. But some people are coming up behind me. Mark Sutton, Emery Anderson. I can maybe get in with them, but they might be running higher engine maps, and they may not be. I may not be able to stay along with them. They're currently 15, 16. Mark's pretty fast here in P15. Excuse me. Oh. Well, I don't know what that was potentially about. Where am I? P5. That, I mean, I won't lie, that helped. That helped with my fuel issue. Get back up there. We're on the thing. We got less than 5 minutes. We're just trying to make it to the end. Who do I got behind me? Sketty's behind me. My car, suspension, my dynamics are all over the place. Luckily for me, I'm under that fuel needed. So we are just cruising. I'm trying to stay. I don't have the speed that everyone else will. So Terry's about 11 and a half seconds back. I'm sure he'll catch me at some point. Some craziness happens at Daytona. Stuff that you can't even get angry about. Stuff just happens. It's that NASCAR style of racing. Rubbing is racing. Who do we got though? Muhammad's up at P1 with a fairly decent lead over Costa there in P2. Mike Lobin in P3. Delgado's in P4. Myself is in P5, but that will change eventually once Terry Sanders and probably Ken Garvin catch up to me, as I am well off the pace. My car has some damage, and I'm trying to limp home for the last 3 minutes. While I try to not blow out any tires or throw myself into the wall, as I'm kind of weaving and bobbing all over the place with some damage. We're holding on for dear life here in P5. Terry Sanders is about 8 seconds behind me. My car is getting even more crazier as we go here. Muhammad with his commanding lead out in P1. Delgado and Lobin are fighting for P2 and 3, with Costa not far behind. 2 minutes to go. Terry Sanders about 7 seconds back. I don't know if I'll hold on to any of this or not, but we might. I do not have the speed that others do at the moment. Kind of a moving roadblock at the moment. See, we got James McKnight right behind me with Gonzalez. Terry Sanders is about 5 seconds back. We are to 50 seconds. I'm gonna try to stay out of these guys' way. Oh, my car. We are definitely limping home, that is for sure. Just trying not to hurt anybody. Terry Sanders, about 3 seconds. He will probably, no doubt, take P5 from me. It's about 2.5 seconds. I see him there in my window. This is the last lap for everybody. Muhammad out there is going to take this one. With that, the race is finished. Congratulations to Muhammad there with his P1. Car stopped down under turn 3 and 4. I'm trying to hold on to P5 myself. Delgado comes in at P2. Ricardo Costa P3. Oh, I'm somehow P4 now, and I've somehow held on to it. Wow. Well, that was a crazy last 10 minutes for myself there. Congratulations to everyone up there. I'm not sure what to even say about all that. There was a lot going on. Mohammed, P1. Mauricio Delgado, P2. Ricardo Costa, P3. Myself, P4. Terry Sanders, P5. Mike Lobin, P6. Ken Garbett, P7. Well, they're still fighting. So Ken Garbett, P6. Mike Lobin, P7. Thomas Cowart, P8. Davidson, P9. Sketty, P10. And so here we go. Race number 3, another 30-minute race of this stuff. Everything seems to be in order from how I want it. I am ready to go. So race number 3, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching along, everyone out there. This is something different that Raceroom is doing, at least for this week, with the Daytona Oval, with the GT3s, the Chevy Camaro only. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully everything looks good. Hopefully everything sounds good. Hopefully I'm not too loud over the actual car sounds. But here we go. Oh, it must be reverse top 10. I did not realize that. So I am starting in P7 myself. Gonzalez up in first, Sketty second, Davidson P3, Cowart P4, Garbett P5, Sanders P6, myself P7. Costa, Delgado, and Mohammed are rounding out the top 10. And let's see how these things go here in the first few laps. Maybe not as crazy. Try not to touch anybody. to slide out into the wall. We're going like 3 or 4 wide here in the back. Some contact in the front. I don't know who that is. So, Gonzalez, Davidson, Coward, Sketty, Delgado, Garbett, and myself, positives, Sanders, Mohammed, rounding out the top 10 through lap 1. No major issues that I've seen, at least up here. I think everyone's still kind of going in the back as well. It got a little sketchy on the back stretch where we went kind of 4 wide. So now we're just kind of settle in, try to work that fuel. Davidson's up in the lead, fighting with Gonzalez. He's got a run of people behind him. We're going to see if we can't bump our way up there as well. Myself and King Garbett here, 6 and 7. Last race of 3. Only my second race, is the first race ended prematurely. We can't go down low. We're gonna do it. We got one spot at least. So Davidson still up in first. Coward there in second. Delgado, Sketty, Gonzalez, and myself. See if we can't get ahead of Gonzalez ourselves, get a little help from behind. The top 4 there are starting to break away, form their own little pack. And there's a nice little pack of 3 of us, 5, 6, and 7. See the power of the draft, obviously. P1 through 4s all working up there together. They are almost about 2 seconds ahead of Gonzalez and myself in 6 and 7. Garbett is right behind us in P7. Everything's nice and tidy in this race. No one flipping upside down yet. That's always a good thing. Pit window opens in 3 minutes. I think we've done a little bit better this time, conserving fuel, as we have been behind someone in the draft for most of the laps so far. Hopefully we can try to stretch it for as long as we can before a pit stop. Davidson, Cowart, Delgado, and Sketty. 1 through 4. Lighten it out these first few laps. Gonzalez, myself, Terry Sanders, 5, 6, and 7. Pit window will open in 1 minute. Not that we'll see anyone pit within 1 minute. But that is when the mandatory pit window will open. And it closes. I'm trying to do the calculations, I guess, 8 minutes before it ends. So there's a battle for the front. It's a Cowart now, P1, Delgado P2, Sketty P3, Davidson P4. I've currently used half my fuel. Pit window has now opened, which means you should see all the little red circles now show up once again for the 3rd time. Once folks come in to do their mandatory pit stop, which is a minimum of 2 tires, those will turn green, and everyone should be happy. Looks like Gonzalez, myself, and Terry Sanders are starting to catch the front 4 a little bit, as they are now about 1.5 seconds ahead from us 3 here. So either they've slowed down or we've sped up, one or the other. There's only 2 ways to think of it like that. At least for us here in 5 and 6, we've been really just steady on each lap. Use the draft to try to propel ourselves ahead. Those 4 cars are very close now. We are coming right back into the fold of this thing. And they've all fanned out, so they are no longer working with each other, which is allowing Gonzalez, myself, and Sanders to get right back up into the battle for the first position here, as we now have about 7 cars all packed together. Red cars, green cars, and a yellow car. It's like Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hopefully no one touches each other. Got the Ruxell, triple Ruxell cars up here. 2 of the Target cars, looks like. Or the knockoff Target cars. Cowart is now in front of Cowart's in front of me. Sketty and Gonzalez are going back and forth between 3rd and 4th. Terry Sanders right behind me now. There's all kinds of people up here. All kinds of things happening. people are going low. Got the person going high. Two different lines are starting to take, I believe. Some folks are jumping around trying to get the best line. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know who that is on the outside now. Being railroaded by all of us. Gonzalez has kind of shifted to the outside. Was left to the outside. The same thing is now, I think, happening for, is it Delgado? He's going to try to come back in. He does. Only because I don't want to kill anybody. Zoltan, that is a heck of a joke there. I am in a Camaro, just like everyone else. Davidson is still out in front. Sketty's in P2. Thomas Cowart in P3. Mauricio Delgado here, right in front of me in P4. Myself in P5. Terry Sanders, P6. And then a small gap. Back to 7, 8, and 9. Oh, no, it's not a fake target car. That is a real target car out front with Davidson. Pit window is open for 10 more minutes. Like a lap car maybe coming back out of the pits. We'll see where they come on. Hopefully it doesn't disrupt anything going on here on the top. Terry Sanders. Oh, that was Gonzalez that had gone in. That was him there. Fast on the bottom. Sanders and Pazos went into the pit. See where they come out. I personally have 2 minutes of fuel remaining. Who's gonna pit? Oh, those two people pit. That was close. For all of you folks out there, I will probably pit on the next one. So we're gonna make sure to not to destroy any cars as we come into the pit. Looks like a lot of folks got into the pit. And we will get ourselves into the pit here. We just got to find a good place to try to do it. We are in. So Cowart's come into the pit. Delgado's in the pit. Myself is in the pit. Ricardo Costa, Sutton, Anderson, McKnight, Lobin, Dietering. Basically 1 through 14 seems to be in the pit. Everything is set. Waiting on my fantastic pit crew to get going. And now it's going to be a fight to get to the line. No drive-throughs for anybody, myself included. I'm not sure who all's out on track right now. It's like 9 through Terry Sanders, Davidson, Sketty, Dietering, they're all coming. We are finished. We are going to the line. Let's not have any issues like we did in race number 2. So, I find myself in P2 after a pit stop. I need to save a little bit of fuel. Terry Sanders is up there in P1. Some folks are coming behind. I don't know what engine map they're on or what they're doing. I'm trying to conserve a little bit here. Terry Sanders up in P1. M. Sketty here in front of me in P2. I'm in P3. Dan Dietering P4. Delgado P5. Costa P6. Mohammed's in P7. Gonzalez P8. Pazos P9. Thomas Cowart P10. We are now just working our way to the end. Under 12 minutes to go. Conserve a little bit of fuel. Try to at least. We are catching up to Terry because he has no one really to work with in the draft. So we are obviously getting around a lot faster than he is at the moment. We might be able to just go right on by him, perhaps. I don't know. We're going to find out. You're going to find out too. So Terry's moved down right in front of Sketty, right in front of me. Dan Dietering there in P4. Oh, well, Sketty wants to go, so we'll go with him. Might as well, I guess. And we pulled that off successfully. So Sketty's P1, myself P2. Dan Dietering P3, Delgado P4, Sanders is there in P5, and quite a long ways back to P6. None of them are really bump drafting in here, which is probably good because bump drafting has the potential to throw everyone out of this. Me personally, I tend to let off the throttle just a fraction. Fight has been DQ'd for one reason or another, unfortunately for him. We just want to stay right here. I mean, all 4 of us in this line want to be in P1. What some of us probably understand and want to really do is sit right here for as long as we can to do what I've been saying for the last 2 races that I've been part of, is conserve the fuel. To finish, you have to get to the finish. Wise words. pit window closes in a minute. It looks like everyone has done their pit stop. Some folks have done 2 for one reason or another. So there's 3 of us right here together. 4 of us, actually. Sketty's still in P1. Myself in P2. Dan Dietering P3. Delgado P4. There's about a 4.5 second from Delgado to Terry Sanders. P4 and 5. Oh, am I losing it a bit? I try to hang on to the draft as much as I can. So I slipped a bit. It's not really what I wanted to do, but I am still right here for the time being. So we slipped 1. Dan Dietering now up to P2. Sketty still in P1. Delgado still in P3. Slight contact, ever so slightly there between Sketty and Dan Dietering P1 2. I'm here in P3 with a fantastic view of everything happening in front of me. We have 2 lap cars coming up. No idea who those folks are. Hopefully there's no issues getting around them. It's going to get a little sticky going through here. There's a target car on the outside for us. Made it by that person. That's Davidson. We'll see who this is coming up here. It might be Sutton. Just about 5 minutes to go. The way it looks right now, it's going to be a 3 to 4 way shootout for the podium. All podium places are up for grabs at the moment. Where's Mark Sutton? Mark Sutton's up there. He's on the outside. That's tempting for me. But I'm going to play it safe. Play it cool. P1 through 4 here all together. Thanks to everyone on YouTube who's watching. It's 11 people watching right now. Thank you to you, 11. What side do I want? I'm going to take the bottom with Sketty. So Dan wanted to go up. I decided not to go with him. I'm here with Sketty. We got about 4 minutes to go. I'm really just trying to pick my spot if I can. I'm gonna do it. Why not? We're gonna go for it. We've cleared it. About 3 minutes to go. Probably about 3 laps. 2.5 minutes to go. Myself in the lead. Delgado P2, Sketty there right behind in P3. Dan Dietering P4. We're going to try to hold on to this if we can. I see Sketty maybe trying to make a move back there with, maybe take Dan Dietering with them. Try to get around Delgado. I have moved my engine maps to the max. I'm using as much fuel as I can. 2 minutes to go. My fuel is still in the good. So it's going to be interesting to see everyone there behind. My front tires are almost gone. We'll see how we hold up. Probably have I don't know, 1 lap to go. Zoltan maybe too early. I don't know. I don't think so, because we might have 2 laps left. I'm still in the green. It's estimating about 3 laps left. I mean, I could always move it back down for myself if I need to. But yeah, I guess we will have about 2 laps. It's a gamble, for sure. I'm hoping that gamble works out. You're all going to find out at the same time that I do. We're going to be on the final lap here in just a moment. A white flag will be flying. You can hear it in my voice. I'm very excited. I can see the folks behind me fighting for P2. I have enough fuel to end this. I believe we have it. Watch out for that car down there, slow car. We're going to see the checkered flag fly. We've done it. I've done it myself. P1 for me. We're going to Disney World. That was fantastic. It may not be a popular combination for most folks, even though I think it was voted most popular combination in Raceroom, but that's quite fun. Only if Raceroom would have actual, stock cars to go along with it, but that was fantastic stuff. I wish I could have partaken in race number 1, but we did not. So everyone that took part in this, congratulations to them. Thanks for everyone that was watching on YouTube. I'm going to move back to my streaming system here in just a second. But that was some good fun. That was the last race was less stressful than anything else. See if I can't do some donuts. All right, so give me a second. I'm going to move back to my other sim.
Perfect timing. So there are your results for race number 3. Myself up there in P1, also the fastest lap. Dan Diedring P2, got it from Sketty. They're in P3. There's your podium. Mauricio Delgado P4, Thomas Cowart P5, Emery Anderson up there to P6, James McKnight P7, Mike Lobin P8, Ricardo Costa P9, Mark Sutton P10, Mohammed P11, Davidson P12, Terry Sanders P13, King Garbett P14, Gonzalez P15, Mark Shane unfortunately disconnected between race 2 and 3, down in P16 within a few, 17, 18, 19. Let's move to this. So, for everyone out there, for everyone who managed to to stay, to watch all this, thank you to everyone who stopped by. Thank you everyone in there saying thanks to me. I appreciate that. That was fun. It's always, Daytona oval racing in Raceroom. It can be fun. It can also be hectic. But when you're in a good group of folks like we have in the NARR, but then also like in the America servers that we usually get, it's very fun. I know in race 2, I had a couple issues. I know there was a glitch that kind of ended Emery Anderson's race where I saw a glitch of someone kind of just warp right into Emery's car and he went flying over top of mine. And did 18 barrel rolls, and I think took out some other folks. So, race number 2 had some things. Race 1 was fantastic, not really for me. And then race 3, the highest of highs for me. Lucky me, But I'm out there to have fun. That's all it really is. And you can't have fun without a good group of folks to race with. So everyone that was in the server tonight, fantastic time, fantastic people, fantastic racers. So if you made it this far, thank you to you who stuck around, who watched it all. Hopefully, it may not have been enjoyable, but hopefully my commentary from in the car, actually racing, was a little bit different. I obviously won't do that every time. But, as I said, the oval, you're just going left. Not dumbing it down to that level, but, I can focus on driving and also talking and looking at the standings board and looking at everything, doing Daytona, so it's easier for me to commentate while driving. So hopefully hopefully anyone out there found that somewhat enjoyable. If not, it probably won't happen again. So don't worry. So if you liked this, put a like on it. If you didn't like it, it's fine to dislike. If you disliked it, let us know in a comment what you didn't like, and we'll work on changing it or making it better or doing whatever we can to have you then like the next one. So, but yeah, fantastic time. Thanks to everyone who was in the races, all 3 races, who made it all the way through. Thanks to everyone here that stopped by to watch. If you've stopped by and you're not a part of the NARR community, certainly join it. Discord.gg/NARR. That will get you right to the NARR North America Race Room community. We do stuff in Raceroom. We do stuff in AMS2. We have people that are active in ACC. We have people active in iRacing. We have some folks who do R Factor 2. So if you're looking for anyone to race with, that's non-AI across the variety of sims out there, jump into our community and you're going to find someone that races the same stuff as you, same sim, same times, same everything. So if you're looking for other things out there, other racers or other just sims in general that you're interested in, that you haven't had anyone to race with, seek us out, jump in there, have some fun, say hello, and get active. So if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribe to it. You'll get content like this live. You'll get other stuff that's recorded and put up. We kind of do it all. I do this for everyone who's watching and chatting in there right now. I do this for everyone out there on the track. I don't do this for myself. I'm not making any money off this. I'm not making any notoriety off this. This is all done for everyone that enjoys the stuff, enjoys the hobby, enjoys watching it. It's all for you all out there No matter who you are, even if you stop by for 10 seconds, it's for you. If you've been here for the entire, however long this has been going on, and 2.5 hours, this is, same is all for you. So, subscribe to the channel, have some fun with it, enjoy the content that's up there. Find our Twitch, find the Twitter, find the Instagram. It was all there on screen, so you saw it for 2.5 hours worth of time on where we are. And last but not least, jump in the Discord. There's all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, Dirt Rally 2. If you're into rallying, we've got community clubs within the Dirt Rally 2 or Codemasters ecosystem. So we do it all. So if you want to get in there, if you're into anything, join up, hang out, have some fun, like I said, and go from there. So we're going to end this bad boy. Thanks to everyone who watched. Thanks for everyone who's still here. Thanks to everyone for the kind words. Race 3 was obviously the most fun for me. Race 1 was the worst. I didn't even get started. So hopefully it was fun for everyone else that made it through all 3 races, or made it through a couple of them and had disconnects or whatnot. So we're going to end it right there. If you're in the community, there's something going on in AMS2 tomorrow. I doubt it's streamed. I doubt I even race in it, so I'll try to get the replay. Try to put those up. Friday's New Year's Eve. I don't know if anything's going on. I will say, and I'll probably actually make a stream and put it out there for people. It's either going to be Friday night or Saturday night. I'm probably going to do a live stream of various AMS2 races that have been done. So basically, whoever wants to sit here with me and watch various replays of AMS2 content that the NARR community have done over the past couple weeks that I have not got up on the channel, I'm going to do that. Maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, not an all-day thing. So, an hour or two of content, of races. That way you can kind of see what AMS2 is all about. If you're not into it, you can see how the community is working with it. You can see what we're doing with it. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to try to do that either Friday or Saturday. And then next week, holidays are all over with. We're kind of back to everything. We'll figure out what the Raceroom schedule is. And we'll go from there. So that's where I end this. So everyone out there, like I said a couple times, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the community. If you're a part of the community, if you're not, get in there, and then you can be a part of it just like everyone else. So everyone have a great evening. Everyone, if there's no streams before the weekend, everyone have a great New Year's. Be safe, be healthy, and we'll catch you some point this weekend, and we'll be right back to it next week. So have a great evening. We'll catch you when we catch you, and we'll go